So now I'm going to review with you the producer's responsibilities from the rubric you're given in class. This is the bottom portion. Whether you're doing an episodic narrative or a news talk show type, the first two items will be the same. The first being props. Each of you will be responsible for any type of props that are needed for your show. If you don't have the props that you're looking for, it's your responsibility to ask in class or to email me and to somehow get the word out that you're looking for these props, because ultimately you need to bring them in on the day of production. The other thing both producers are responsible for would be music. You are responsible for selecting the music for your show. That sets the tone, the theme of what you're doing. So you want to make sure to think about that ahead of time and have that ready to go. What that means is you need to come in with a CD, a physical CD that is played in the CD player in the control room. Many of you will be using your music off of an MP3 file, but to use it in the studio, you will need to convert it from that MP3 file onto an audio CD that can play in the CD player in the control room. If you're unsure of how to do that, feel free to ask me, of course, or to stop into TC212 and ask any of the lab aides. Even though the computers themselves don't have burners on them, we do have external burners that you can get from a lab aide to plug in and create your audio CD. Any of the PC labs here on the second floor would also have CD burners you could do that in. As far as the type of music, you need to use non-copyrighted, legal, royalty-free music. So we talked in class, but just a reminder, you want to look for that type of music. Two of the sites we mentioned in class, as just a reminder, is Creative Commons, www.creativecommons.org. The other one that we've used in classes is Incompetech, www.incompetech.com. What's great about both of those sites is they're very clear on how you should cite and give credit and attribution to the authors, the producers, the writers, the singers of that work, and how you're allowed to use it. So what you want to make sure that you do once you pull that track down is to take that legal information, copy and paste it as directed, and make sure to provide that to your graphic producer, because they need to put that information into the credits. So that's the music. Again, if you have any other questions, let me know. Next, we're going to talk about the scripting side of it, because once we get into scripting, the episodic narrative producers will have different responsibilities from the news talk game show producers. So if you're the narrative type, the 3-minute scripts, what we've been calling them, is you will be writing your 3 to 5 minute script all on your own. And with that 3 to 5 minute script, you need to have that into me the week before your production. 1, for me to review, but 2, to also assign positions and let the talent get the script at least a week ahead of time to work with it. So you will get 10 points for writing that script from scratch. If you're on the other side of it, with the news talk show, your responsibilities are more of an organizer. You'll be organizing stories that are sent to you, putting them in the order that you think works best, writing leads and tags for everything, and notating who's going to be saying what. Anchor 1 delivers this story, Anchor 2 delivers that story, and making sure you're wrapping it all up. So you'll do some writing, but minimal writing. You're more a producer that's organizing. You also need to organize the graphics list. As you know, each student will provide to you a story and an image for that story. So you'll need to kind of organize the images to match the order of the stories within your show. So that's where your points will come from. So please make sure to review that rubric. Again, if you have any other questions, just like in the director's video, as I had said, make sure to email me or even ask other students who have gone through the producer-director role to assist you with that. Good luck and have fun.